Alright, welcome back. So we've been running around with these little Belgian Malinois for a little while. Let's talk do's and don'ts. So when you come home, I just got back, and you let them out of their kennel, crate, dog run, house, whatever. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. This is what you should do. This is how to do it. Walk away. Don't pay him any attention. Nope. Ah. 9, 9, 9. They're biting, jumping all over me, all excited. Bad behavior. Don't encourage that. Don't be one of them, oh, my babies, I missed you. You know, it should not be hard to come home or leave home. You don't want to create separation anxiety with these animals. So be mindful of that. Simple mistake. A lot of people make it. I've made it in the past. It's okay. Let's move on. Give them a minute to cool down. When they're done being neurotic, then you can pay attention to them. Golly. Yeah, so do's and don'ts. So what you want to do is let them out to potty. It is your fault when they have an accident, not theirs, more often than not. Usually they'll give you an indication, start sniffing around, squat, they'll look like they're going to use the bathroom. With any correction behavior, the best way and really the only way to do it is immediately, right now. If they're making a mistake, you can't talk to them about it later. Now, obviously, they're going to get in trouble and they're going to tear stuff up. It's going to happen. That's just the way it is. When it happens, you can grab what they destroyed, hold up the destroyed piece of it, and just kind of look at them. If you want to raise your voice a little and yell at them, so be it. I mean, that'll let them know that it's not okay. That's not going to stop the behavior. A lot of it's being puppies. They'll grow out of it. So that is a do. Do correct the behavior. They should know that that's wrong. You do have to tell them. You do not strike them. Really, the only physical contact that you should have with these animals is giving them loves, giving them little loves. There's a good little bunch of Malinois. There's a good bunch of Malinois. Oh, they're giving hugs. Oh. Okay, so they've calmed down now. So, you do want to teach them manners, no jumping. A lot of times if they jump up on you, just stick your knee out a little bit, bump them. Tell them no. You do want to teach them how to, and I like doing it in this order, sit, lay down, stay, come to, get out. The come to command is going to be frustrating, but it's important because these dogs can get out and they can get in trouble. And they need to listen. So you really can't take no for an answer. If you tell them to come and they don't do it, there needs to be a response to that. Either you go get them or, make some noise, figure something out. I've thrown rocks before, not to hit them, just to land a rock to break their attention of whatever they're focused on. Firecrackers, I've used little poppers as recall devices. Obedience and manners, it's kind of a big deal. You don't want to have these dogs if they don't have obedience and manners. They can get in a lot of trouble. So they'll be Belgian Malinois at large. That's not a police report you want on your front door. Not that that's ever happened to me, at least in this state. State of confusion. We'll see if they attack livestock. I'm thinking about it. Another thing you want to do, and I believe that this is a good practice for all dogs, kennel train them. Get them one of these little things, train them to get in there, and there's a few things you need to know about that. That's their den, that's their safe place. They really shouldn't be eating or drinking in there. They can have a toy, they can have snacks. You can give them a little reward for good behavior when they get in there when they're supposed to. Give them a command, you know. I use go home. You know, a lot of dogs, when you put them in there, they're gonna go ape shit. They're gonna freak out. It's gonna be maybe 24 or 48 hours before they really start getting comfortable in it. They're gonna go crazy. It doesn't matter. Leave them in there, ignore them, throw a blanket over the crate. They'll calm down, I promise, eventually. And that's gonna teach them, you know, this is my safe place, this is where I go. Now, you can't discipline them while they're in their crate. It can be a timeout. If they're in trouble, you can put them in the crate. It shouldn't really be associated with punishment. So while they're in their crate, you can't really get after them. That you can't, you know, yell at them, scold them. You don't want them to associate that den, crate, space with something negative. Like I said, you know, the majority of your interaction with these guys needs to be positive. Needs to be positive, doesn't it, guys? Doesn't it, guys? Come here, gators. Good boys. Look at you. Good boys. But they're getting it. I think they've